is the second day of the Astana Economic Forum, and I have the pleasure of speaking to Carlo Castelli, a famous architect, a master planner, head of design and strategic planning at the company called AECOM. Mr. Castelli, the world's population is growing, and there's more and more people moving from countryside to the cities. How is this affecting urban architecture and design?
I think it's one of the defining tracts of our era. Urbanization and population growth are two fundamental trends that are experiencing right now. So cities are changing. New cities are designed and built. So I think there's a couple of immediate effects that are actually immediately conditioned by, affected by this. One is the pressure on infrastructure. So we have to come up with original and innovative approaches to infrastructure. Funding is a big issue. So I think from that point of view, the collaboration between public and private is absolutely critical to really kind of achieve what you need to support cities in their growth. The other one is a collaborative approach to cities. I think nowadays is absolutely fundamental that again, the public-private, but also bringing communities in actually defining the aspirations, the objectives, and the vision for a city is actually very, very important. Interesting.
Do you think we're moving towards sustainable construction?
I think we are in the right direction. Sometimes there are bumps on the way, but in general, we are doing the right thing. We are thinking about density, infrastructure, transport, public transport, compact cities. So generally speaking, yes, we are doing the right thing. Yeah.
How are new technologies affecting architecture and the way the cities are organized?
Absolutely. Technology is a big factor nowadays in the definition of the spatial dimension of cities. Two trends above all. One is autonomous vehicles and self-driving cars and how those technologies, which are very, very close to us, in realization will affect cities, and that's probably going to be one of the biggest revolutions in recent history for our cities. The other one is connectivity in general, both from an air connectivity and transport connectivity, but also how we engage through mobile devices with each other and and the space that we are living to. So those two trends and technologies are probably the most important ones to be taken into consideration for our cities.
You're taking part in a discussion on smart cities here at the forum. What is your definition of a smart city?
I think I'm going to keep it very simple, and I'm going to say that a smart city is a good city, is a well-planned city, is a city that is able to bring in a collaborative approach to defining its vision. So obviously smart city for us, for most of us, have a technological connotation. I think smart cities are those which use technology to empower citizens really in their sort of determination and socioeconomic opportunities.
Fascinating. As an architect, what are your impressions on Astana and its potential to become a smart city?
Absolutely. The impressions for me is the first time in Astana. I'm really excited to be here. I think it's a young, energetic and dynamic city. You can tell straight away that there's a lot of energy. We know it's relatively young because it's the 20th anniversary in a few months' time, and I'm looking forward to the celebrations. But I think, yes, definitely potential, and I think it's doing the right things to become a smart city. I would say that Astana has a lot of space at disposition. My advice would be to use that space in a very careful way. In that we need to kind of always balancing scarcity on the one hand and catalytic projects to really kind of keep the momentum going, and also really kind of thinking about density and intensity in the right way to support a smart approach to city development.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
This was Carlo Castelli with his vision of the future in architecture. Stay with us.